Hi everyone, welcome to Chandler Gilbert Spring 21 Calculus, MAT221. I am Pam Woodbury and I will be your instructor for this whole semester. This class is a fully online class, meaning that there are no virtual class times that you need to attend. So I just want to take a few minutes to walk you through this Canvas shell. This is where we will be doing all of our interaction. I will be contacting you, or communicating, I should say, with you through Canvas, either via announcements or via your Canvas inbox. All of your quizzes, exams, homework assignments, discussion posts, all of that will be conducted through Canvas. So be sure that you are familiar with how Canvas is set up and its uses. I'm going to walk you through a little bit right now of how the course looks. So when you first log into Canvas and click on this course, you will be taken to this page where at the top of the page are the 3 most recent announcements and followed by the modules. I have the whole course broken into modules by content. Module 0 is the welcome and general course information module, and then module 1 starts the actual math content. I want to talk about how I have these modules designed so that you, first of all, you can see everything is grayed out within the module except for this one item. And that is because I want you to work through that one item before you jump to the next item. Especially once we get to the math, it's important that you work through the complete module and spend time with the learning objectives in that module and get good understanding before you go into the next module. Math builds on itself, and I need you to understand one concept before jumping into the next concept. Within each module, there is a presentation. This is where the material is first presented to you. It's usually in the form of some Google Slides and videos within the slides. It's important to take the time to work through those videos, stop, go back, watch them again if you need to. If there's problems that are laid out in the slides and the slide asks you to work through the problem before going to the next slide, please take the time to do that. This is your opportunity to engage with the material for the first time and to try to make sense of that material. After that, there's some textbook resources that you can click on if you desire for learning more about the material, followed by the homework practice set. The homework is required. However, I only check homework for completion, not for correctness. And that is because I also provide the solutions to the homework. So the homework is your chance to practice the material. Without the practice, you can't really internalize, you're not sure that you completely understand it without actually practicing it. So take the time to work through the homework sets before checking the solutions. The solutions are good if you're a little bit stuck on the homework. You can jump to the solutions to see how they got started. But in general, you want to use the solutions to check your work. It doesn't make sense to do practice and not check to see if you're correct or not, because you don't know if your practice is correct. While you're doing the homework, if something comes up that you don't understand the solution, you don't understand how they got the solution, you're not quite sure what to be doing with the homework, send me a message right away, or jump to the Learning Center and get some guidance from the tutors in the Learning Center. I'll come back up to this link in a minute to show you how that works. Then once the homework is submitted, then you will have access to a couple of videos of me working through some of the problems. I've chosen just 2 or 3 problems from the set to get started. If there's some homework problems that I did not create a video for that you would really like to see how I work through that particular problem, just shoot me a message and I can create the video and add it to this page I just need to know which ones you would like to see. After you are done with your homework practice, then it's time to engage in the discussion board. Discussion board questions are typically a little bit more challenging, and that is because discussion boards are designed such that you give an initial prompt, your classmates respond to that, and then you and your classmates are able to come up with a really good solution, a really substantive response that then you go back and edit your first response or write a reflection which updates your first response to then be a more mathematically correct response. Discussion questions are assigned in groups, so you're not interacting with the whole class, just your small group. You'll have about 8 or 9 people in your group, and within that group, you'll be able to take the time to work together and solve these problems and come up with really good, high-quality solutions. Then finally, at the very end, there's a quiz. The quiz is just usually not too long, and it's just designed to make sure that you have pretty good understanding of that content before you jump into the material for the next module. All right, let's go back. I was mentioning the tutors at Chandler Gilbert. In case you're new to Chandler Gilbert, you should know that there are free tutors from the Learning Center. You actually paid for them with your tuition, so take advantage of them. You get to them by clicking on this tutoring tab, then click on open in a new link. It takes you right to the Learning Center's homepage. You can see they have all kinds of tutors there. Right now we're in math, so I'll click on the math tutoring. And then I click on the virtual math tutoring center. This takes you to the list of the tutors that are available and gives you a little bit of information about which classes they tutor. So you can see here, like Ashley and Laura would not be good for you to click on because they are not calculus tutors. But you can see up here, like Jennifer is a calculus tutor, so she would be a great one to select. There's quite a few. Here's Joel. Joel is a calculus tutor. Just make sure that when you're selecting a tutor, you're selecting one that will work for your class. They are fantastic. They're all offline as I create this video, but when school starts and during their hours, you can see that they will be online. They might be busy, which means that they are working with another student, but you can click on and they'll know you're there and they will get to you as soon as possible. They will spend as much time with you as you need, so you just go there anytime, go early, go often. That is what they like to say. They're there to help you. I am here to help you also, but sometimes when you send me a message, it might take me an hour or two to see the message. It might take me, 3 or 4 hours to get back to you. So make sure that if you want a more immediate response, you work with the tutors. Also, the tutors just have like all this time. That's what they're there for. That's what they do. So be sure to reach out for them. Me and the tutors. Either way, we're both here for you. All right, there is a textbook required for this class, so there's more information about the textbook in the announcements and in the syllabus. So here's some announcements you'll want to read through. The first one helps you figure out how to make multi-page PDFs using your phone. This is important because you will be required to turn in PDFs for most assignments, and I don't accept multiple PDFs. Instead, you will put all of the pages together into one multi-page PDF that you will submit. Here's a quick Desmos intro. There's a video of me working through some examples of things you can do on Desmos, so you want to check that out. Desmos is an online graphing calculator tool that we will be using throughout the semester. And even in the intro quiz, there is a Desmos question in there that you will need to jump on Desmos and do some of the work. So you might want to watch this video first. This welcome message is just this one that you're currently watching in case you want to watch it again. There is information about the discussion question and what types of responses I'm looking for, what counts as substantive and what doesn't, and then your information for purchasing your textbook. All right, there's one last thing I want to show you here, and that is the syllabus. So your syllabus, there's a syllabus quiz. You are responsible for what's in the syllabus. One thing to point out, this is a 4-credit class, and so you need to plan to spend approximately 10 to 12 hours per week, not all in one day. Some weeks will be more time, some weeks will be less. Make sure you're working a little bit every day so that you have a chance to actually learn the material and not be caught on the day that it's due with not enough time to complete it. Here are the major assignments and activities. I think up here were the materials. There's more information about the book. There is a final exam, which is cumulative, which will be on May 11th. What I'm doing is I'm scrolling through so that I can get down to the calendar. And here it is. And in the calendar, you can see that for the most part, all of your assignments will be due either on Tuesday or Friday by midnight, by 11:59 technically. So make sure that you are aware of that. You also see I've put all of the exams on the calendar already. So you're going to want to make sure that you put those into your personal calendar. You have those days blocked off. The exams are only available for 24 hours. They do not open early. They are not open after the due date. So you only have that 24-hour period to jump in and take the exam. So you're going to want to make sure that you have those dates blocked off. There are a couple exceptions to the Tuesday, Friday deadlines. You can see here on this day, April 15th is a Thursday, but there is still some stuff due that day, so you want to pay attention to that. And then right away, this very first week, you'll have some work due on Wednesday. So make sure you spend time Tuesday and Wednesday getting that work done so that you're not trying to do it all the last minute before it's actually due. All right, I think that's all I have for you for now. If you have any questions, just send me a message. I really am excited to work with you, and I know that together we can have a really great, successful semester. Talk to you later.